craziest bet you ever made with a classmate? Our senior class president, Connor, bet me $200 that I couldn't get Mr. Phillips, our tyrannical English teacher, to admit he'd been wrong about anything, ever. Mr. Phillips was infamous for his infallibility complex. He'd once failed an entire class for challenging his misquote of Shakespeare. When the principal questioned him, he claimed it was to teach humility. I tried the obvious approaches first. Nothing worked. He'd sooner rewrite the entire English language than admit a mistake. With 2 days left before graduation and my $200 slipping away, I went nuclear. I created an email account impersonating a famous literary journal editor, discovering Mr. Phillips's brilliant analysis of Hemingway in an old university archive. I wrote that they wanted to publish it in their upcoming issue. Mr. Phillips took the bait. Then came the trap. I replied that they'd need him to clarify his controversial take on Hemingway's war experiences, something I completely fabricated. Mr. Phillips, rather than admitting he'd never written such analysis, sent a 1,000-word expansion on ideas he'd never had, doubling down on his fabricated theories about Hemingway. The next day in class, I innocently asked about Hemingway's war experiences. Phillips launched into his newly invented analysis. I waited until he finished, then pulled out Hemingway's actual biography. But sir, Hemingway was in Italy during that battle, not Spain. That's completely wrong. The class went silent. Phillips started to argue, then froze as he realized he couldn't remember where he'd gotten this information because he'd made it up himself just yesterday. I may have confused some details, he finally muttered. The collective gasp was audible. Connor silently slid $200